I think we started about 7 or 8 years right now. We're doing here this collaboration. Basically, everybody has their own or has his own practice out there. But when we met this 8 years ago, I think there was a certain need for us to, I don't know, to have a bit more explorations and ongoing new experimentations, maybe connected with technology. I had basically at this time a bit more stronger focus on media arts and was always a bit stuck in this, let's say, virtual reality world, and I had this kind of certain urgent feeling I want to get back to reality and do there some sculptural work out there. And I think Andreas was there then the perfect match for me to do this, because he started at Olafur Eliasson's Institute for Raumexperimente, and there's still this idea very strong out there to make some experimentations in reality actually. So that was the way we then collaborated, I would say.
The two works that we're showing is two works that work with water as a fluid medium that on display here is in constant flux. It's always changing. In a way, you could say that two of us, we share this common interest into the aesthetics of processes. So like one state of form changing into the next state of form. When you look at the pieces here, you would never see the same constellation of water again when you look at it. So it's always changing, and as a consequence, you could think maybe that then the process itself becomes the sculpture.
I mean, there's one main master topic out there for us actually, and it is always this kind of in-between line where materials lose their original state somehow, and that therefore I would say we did some experimentations there in liquid, fluid and gaseous states. We started actually, and as we see it here with those pieces with the water as a very fundamental material, which is pretty fascinating to us. Right now we get back a bit to doing explosions and try to explore this field of gaseous states actually. This is what we do right now. But there's also for us the possibility, I mean the media itself is not really restricted to us. It's really like we can choose whatever is out there, and it's maybe a good way for us right now even to explore again maybe some digital stuff there, so it's possible, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you compare the two of us, it's probably really two far ends that normally you would think like if you met us in childhood, we would never do a work together. But then we really have this very strong common interest. This is a very limited small space where we actually meet. At the moment, like Armin said, also the digital space is becoming more and more interesting for us as a kind of non-tangible abstract space. And now with the means of virtual reality in form of those goggles and the modern means of being able to translate digital information back into sculpture, I think we have a whole new playground for us to develop new works for the future.